This video I am making is about one of the most important person in my whole entire life. The person who I consider to be one of my biggest role models of all time. My dad. Now, I consider myself daddy's girl, so I thought of talking about warm moments I had with my father growing up and as a young adult. Well, like many teenagers, I rebelled against my parents and had many fights. I still had a lot of moments with my dad that are special. We had a special bond. Sometimes we'd fight and get really angry at each other, but we'd always make up and, yeah, no relationship's perfect. No matter who it is with, trust me. I've gotten in fights with plenty of my parents, boyfriends, things like that. But I always remember the warm moments more than I do the fights, because it's better that way. I remember, like, Sunday mornings, Dad would drink tea and listen to car talk and Prairie Home Companion on the National Public Broadcasting radio. It was kind of interesting because it was like into that kind of intellectual radio broadcasting, national broadcasting channel, aka nerd broadcasting channel. That was a joke. Also, he'd take us to museums and it'd make us watch IMAX movies, educational movies to make us smarter. As a kid, it was kind of interesting. I mean, you want to watch cartoons, but he took us to a lot of document videos at the IMAX, and which is weird because right now I'm going through the phase where I rather watch documents movies than movies. I went through that phase where I and I'm still going through that phase where I rather learn something than watch something entertaining. And YouTube's full of them. So before there was YouTube, there was the IMAX theater, which had a big screen and you could see the whole show, and it was fun because like if you were watching the show about Amazon, it felt like you were in the Amazon. If you're watching a show about the Titanic, you felt like you were on the Titanic. If you're watching a show about roller coasters, well, you might as well bring a barf bag because you felt like you were on a roller coaster. So you learned a lot about like civilizations and animals and nature shows, and I love nature shows and shows about animals. Animal Planet used to be kind of like this nature show about animals and stuff, and now it's all about finding Bigfoot. I think they should go back to like Steve Irwin nature shows instead of finding Bigfoot, but they're not gonna ask me about that. But anyway, that's what me and my dad would do, and he'd take us to like trips to like Kansas City, and we'd go to Irish festivals and listen to bagpipe music. We'd also go to Renaissance. One year we went to a Renaissance festival. Those are interesting, quite colorful, and as Sheldon Cooper says, not historically accurate. I can remember that quote. I can remember that about Renaissance festivals. When Sheldon went to there, he was really angry that it was not historically accurate. And yeah, I think I can remember that episode. But that was fun too. We went on a lot of great trips. I mean, to try to make it interesting, bring reading books like on the trip, and we'd listen to them, and they were pretty interesting books on tape. My dad was always he was really one of the giving guys. I remember once I was really sad once, and we went to a store. Even though I was an adult, I made a stuffed kitty, and she's right here somewhere. Oh, here she is. We made her, and I still have her. I'm from like the Boston area, so we would always go back to Boston to see his parents. It was pretty interesting. And one couple times we went to around Harvard area. That's the college we went to, Harvard. And I went shopping around the Cambridge area. That's a fun place to shop if you have the amount of money to. But Harvard area, and cause I saw where my dad went to school, and it was pretty interesting. And it's kind of interesting to see where do the smart people go to. What the? How rude. Well, I guess I have to end this video abrupt. Somebody's calling me. I have to put this on. Leave your comments, and if you like this video, my dad's awesome. He's my greatest hero, and that was just me thinking of my dad. Okay, bye.